Hello everybody, this is Kirby over yonder, and I'm a pretty big fan of Cartoon Network. Most of their modern shows are really good. However, despite that, the network still has their flaws, mainly with their scheduling, which I'm going to talk about. Now, let's start with the one you've probably already heard about. They won't stop airing Teen Titans Go. Now, I'm gonna give them the benefit of a doubt here. Teen Titans Go is their most successful show currently airing. It gets a lot of views and pretty good ratings. However, this does not mean that it's the only show you ever have to air, especially because a lot of people, myself included, really hate this show. Teen Titans Go takes up the airtime of a lot of other Cartoon Network shows. I mean, when was the last time you saw Adventure Time or regular show on TV and it wasn't a new episode? This is a big problem because, well, we want diversity on Cartoon Network. Heck, even if Adventure Time was the only show they aired, despite the fact that that's my favorite Cartoon Network show, I would still be mad because I want other shows to get airtime too, not just one specific show. Now, the network has other problems too, like airing Gumball's Halloween special in September and splitting up Uncle Grandpa's second and third seasons to trick people into thinking that the show has 5 seasons. However, there are two things that I want to talk about, and that is their treatment towards regular show and Adventure Time. You know, the two shows that pretty much saved the network and started a new era for cartoons. Yeah, those shows. I'm gonna start with the regular show first. So Cartoon Network advertised regular show's finale a lot before it aired, but what they didn't advertise was the two random episodes that aired the Saturday before the finale was aired. Oh, and there are a couple things in the regular show finale that wouldn't make that much sense if you hadn't seen those two episodes, which is just great. In fact, the only reason I actually knew about them was because I just so happened to be watching TV at the time they were on. Oh, and we're not done yet. So, like I said before, Cartoon Network advertised the finale a lot as this big, epic conclusion to regular show. So you'd think that the day that the finale aired, they'd maybe do a marathon of a bunch of episodes. Well, nope. Instead, they just air a bunch of Teen Titans Go and then Shrek. And don't get me wrong, Shrek is like the best anime to ever exist. But come on, you'd think that, they should hype up their big regular show finale. But no, instead we got Shrek, which I guess is the second best option, but still. Oh, and then there's what they did to Adventure Time. So if you've seen Pie Guy Rules video about Cartoon Network, then you would know what they did to the season 7 finale of Adventure Time. And if you hadn't seen it, well, pretty much they air it 4 months apart from the previous episode. Then, when they actually did air it, they did no advertising for it, which led it to be the lowest rating Adventure Time episode in the history of the show. Then there's what they did with Season 8. Just like the Season 7 finale, they did no advertising towards Season 8. They just randomly aired it at 7:30 one night. But hey, that's not that bad. I mean, you'd think, hey, Adventure Time is now on at 7:30. So now there will probably be either two new episodes or maybe one new episode and then a rerun of an older episode. Well, nope. They just aired the first two episodes of the season at 7:30 and then for the rest of the episodes before the Islands miniseries, they just decided to air them at 7:45 and then at 7:30 air an episode of We Bare Bears. And don't get me wrong, I like We Bare Bears, but come on, we can't just get one Adventure Time episode that isn't a new episode. I mean, how hard would that even be? But hey, now it's time to put my money where my mouth is. So how could I fix Cartoon Network? Well, first off, I wouldn't air Teen Titans Go as much. Now, I do think that Teen Titans Go should get some airtime, since it is the highest rated show on their network and a lot of kids like it, but I do think that they should cut down a little bit on it and air some other shows. Second, I'd give Adventure Time some more advertising because that show has a lot of fans, myself included, and a lot of us want to know when the next new episode is going to be aired. So I think that they should do some more advertising so we can know. And lastly, I'd give Adventure Time, Regular Show, Uncle Grandpa, and Steven Universe some more airtime because those shows have a lot of fans and they don't get aired that much, and I think they deserve better than this. Also, technically, this is Adult Swim, but where the frick is Rick and Morty Season 3? I mean, come on, it's been over a year now. But other than that, this is pretty much all I have to say. Kirby out.